We are going to Agassiz today. Agassiz is about an hour and 30-minute drive east of Vancouver. But to go there we gonna drive through Chilliwack. Chilliwack is located at 100 kilometers east of Vancouver on the Trans-Canada Highway. Chilliwack is a city with the population of about 80,000 people located in British Columbia. It is a large agricultural region with highly fertile soils. Due to a favorable location of the city in the valley between two mountain ranges with thick forests and wonderful lakes, the city has got a fame of a modern recreation center with great facilities for hiking, biking, cycling, horseback riding, and so on. Before we go to our finally destination, we gonna stop for some gas and a coffee. We are about 3 minutes to get there, and as you can see, the sky looks so beautiful from this angle. I have finally arrived to our destination for the day. Still a little bit of snow on the ground, but is not that much. The way to get there is kind of muddy and some puddles of water on the ground. I really recommend that if you want to come here, bring some appropriate shoes for this weather because it's wet, slippery and slimy. Cold snap followed by warmer temperatures and rain caused the ice to break into slabs. I gonna move from here to the other side. I am driving there because somebody told me that the view is phenomenal. And they were right, the view here is spectacular. People admire and photograph the melting ice chunks on the banks of the Fraser River. If one day you decide to come here to admire this view, please don't try to walk in top of this ice rock. It's very slippery, wet, and some of them are really soft, so please do not try to do what I'm doing. There's so many people trying to get a really nice pictures, maybe for Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and so many other platforms. From here, you can see the bridge that takes you to Harrison Hot Springs. These large chunks of ice were likely caused by unseasonably cold weather from earlier in December. They were first spotted on the shores, near the Agassiz-Rosedale Bridge, Wednesday afternoon. Be careful when you get to this spot, it can get very slippery. People have been posing among the ice chunks and posting on social media about the phenomenon. And is something that I haven't seen before in my life. Something the Mother Nature give to us to appreciate how beautiful life is and to remember us that we only live once. The chunks are a result of unusually frigid temperatures in the province last week. They're big, It really shows we had a pretty good cold snap to freeze. It's almost person-high blocks of ice, so that's pretty impressive. These chunks of ice likely formed somewhere upstream in the Fraser River during the cold spell. Some of them are like 1.5 meters tall. With the warmer weather and rain the region experienced this week, the ice broke up into blocks and floated downstream. This commonly happens in colder parts of the province in the spring when river ice starts to break up. Unusual to occur in December. Very slippery ice. The narrow river passage near Agassiz Bridge coupled with the low waterline are likely what caused these large chunks of floating ice to get stuck along the shores. Sometimes, when ice forms a physical barrier, it can cause an ice jam. It results in water building up behind it and can lead to rapid flooding. The bridge from this point looks so beautiful. There's so many people that just want to jump in top of this ice chunk, or just to take a simple picture to remember this phenomenal view for the rest of their life, taking home good memories. Just remember that happy memories are an important ingredient in present happiness.